What's up, guys? The only reason I really got a Starbucks is because I see the rich people do it. So it got me thinking, right? I got my buddy on the camera today. What I'm thinking is, how fast can we get to $1 billion in assets? I always get a little upset, a little sad when I don't have enough money. So I'm thinking, there's a lot of money out there. How much money is actually out there? I'm standing in front of this building. How much is this building actually worth? So let's see how fast we can get to $1 billion in assets. The first stop that we are is Vaughan Mills. We're in the Charisma condominiums, which is 29 stories. There's an average price between $750,000 to $1 million. So we're gonna say $850,000 is the average price of the units. There's 345 units. So 345 times $850,000, that brings us to $310,230,000. Just right here in these two buildings. We can get to $1 billion very quickly. Okay, let's go show the condo. Right now we're gonna show unit 618 to one of my clients. He's currently working, so he just told me to FaceTime him. So I'm gonna contact him and we're gonna take a look at the condo, okay? Hello, Mr. Client.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good, good. Okay, so the condo looks beautiful. You ready to buy today?
Yes, let's take a look.
Okay. This is the kitchen and the dining room here, living room, everything's pretty much here.
Quite indoors, beautiful.
Yeah, and then you have the second bedroom here. This is probably going to be your bedroom because you have a closet and an ensuite here.
And the primary room?
Yeah, primary room.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Oh, it's a big walk-in closet for...
Yeah, for a condo, it's pretty nice, sized up. And then this is the view from your room. So you wake up, you make your coffee here, you look at the other buildings, your other neighbors, and this is the 6th floor, 618. Yeah, it looks very nice. I'll send you pictures. Okay, no, thank you very much. Okay, we'll talk soon. Notable mention, what I'm not going to put in my calculations is what's standing behind me, which is Vaughan Mills. So I want to ask you guys, how much you think Vaughan Mills cost in asset value? Someone owns it. How much is it? So the next stop in our search to $1 billion, we're at the Park Avenue Place Towers in Vaughan, Ontario. It's 9245 James Street in Vaughan. So obviously there's condo units that sell for $500,000 up to $1 million. So I put the average price at $750,000, and there's 182 units. So that gives us a total here of $136,500,000. So we add that up with the last building that we're at. So that's $446,750,000. So we're still $500 million to go. But we've only driven 3 kilometers, and there's a lot of money. There's a lot of money here. So let's go on to the next building and see how fast we can get to $1 billion. That's 2 locations so far. Let's go. So our next stop on the road to $1 billion brings us to Weston and 7, to the Expo 2 buildings. These buildings right behind me here. There are units that vary from $500,000 up to $800,000, $900,000. So we're going to give it an average price of $750 per unit, and there is 351 units in these buildings here. So if we take the average price of $750,000 times it by the 351 units that are there, that brings us a total of $263,250,000. So of our overall total so far today, we're at $710 million. So we still have to bring in $290 million. So we're gonna go see another building to see if we can hit $1 billion today. Okay, let's go see another building. Another honorable mention to put on this list, if you're in Vaughan, you know exactly where I am. This is Colossus Cineplex. I just wanna ask you, how much do you think this building is worth? We're not gonna put it in the calculations, but how much do you think it's worth? So the next stop on our road to $1 billion brings us to Highway 7 in the 400 to the Festival buildings. These brand new buildings are gonna have about 1,600 units inside the buildings. So the average price between the buildings I put out is $750,000, because obviously there's some units that are for $500,000 and other units that are for $1 million. So I'm going to put about $750,000. So if we take our average price of $750,000 by the number of units, which is 1,200, that brings our grand total to $1,900,000,000. So there you have it, guys. We've hit our goal of $1 billion. We haven't driven too far. We were 10 minutes in Vaughan right here. So if you're ever thinking, I don't have enough money, I don't have anything, remember, there's so much money out here. You just have to collect it. You have to get it. So I wake up and I think, who has my money? How can I put more content out, more value out, so I can get opportunities and work with people? Excuse me, I'm in a video. Well, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much. On to the next one. Take care.